I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you will wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of the events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shiuchi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Select the panels with WASD, then use the mouse to move the cursor over the gaps. Then right-click to fit the panel in the empty space. Only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels you cannot select at first. That's different. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. Alright. Who wanted to fight against one of them after hearing the motive? Everybody, right? Who's asked to modify the cameras? The murder weapon found in the warehouse. Do with put the books. Oh no, they did this. Modified what books did the culprit set up last? Oh, it's... Oh, there's other ones over here. Okay. Promotional video allowed. Security sensor goes off. No. Open the encyclopedia. Just kill all gray, featureless gray people, and there'll never be crime again. Okay, this is the sensor going off.
事件の発端は2日前、モノクマが追加の動機を発表した時だ。ここで追加された殺し合いのタイムリミットが結果的に犯行の引き金となってしまったんだ。それを聞いて団結してモノクマと戦おうとする人たちもいれば、それぞれの考えで独自に動く人たちもいた。僕も首謀者を見つける作戦を思いついて、ある人に協力してもらうことになったんだけど、まさかその人が犯人になってしまうなんて、その時の僕は考えもしなかったんだ。僕と犯人は首謀者の正体をつかむために図書室に隠しカメラを仕掛けることにした。図書室には隠された扉があって、そこを何者かが出入りしている形跡があったから。タイムリミットになればモノクマを出動させるために首謀者がここを訪れるはずだと考えたんだ。そして翌日、僕らは罠に使うカメラをイルマさんに改造してもらうため、必要な材料を揃えに倉庫へと向かったんだ。僕らが必要だったのは使い捨てカメラと防犯センサーだ。それさえ手に入れればいいはずだったんだけど。
Why would she have grabbed the shot put that early? She's like, oh, we're going to the library, huh? She doesn't even know at that point that there's a vent or books or... そう、砲丸の弾だよ。犯人はカメラをリュックに入れながら、同時に凶器の砲丸もしまっていた。I wonder if there's a way that I would have liked this. そして事件当日、set up a little better. 殺し合いのタイムリミットの日。Like, there are movies with unreliable narrators that are really good. Where you find out later on that some of the things that you've seen in the movie were you as the audience being lied to by the person who's telling you the story. And those turn out pretty good. I don't know how well that works in a game. To go, this is a game where we're controlling someone who, even though we can hear their inner thoughts, we don't get to hear exactly what they're scheming, nor do we get to, like, see certain things that they're doing. And her plan was also insanely dumb, unless he was the ultimate magnet head. There's no way that she should have been able to hit him with a shot. Like, that goes without saying. I didn't catch that either, that he set up both of the other cameras. This was the only one that she... But wait, I also spent ages saying that their entire plan was dumb in the first place, because this is all happening an hour before the time limit is up. And their plan was will set up cameras to take a photograph of the guy as he goes into the room to push the button that kills us. Then we'll take the cameras, go develop the film, show them to everyone, and they'll all agree, yes, clearly this person is the one who's going to kill us as we're dying. So I guess it's a good thing that she did this, actually. It's a good thing she came up with this ridiculous Rube Goldberg idea, because if she hadn't, we would all be dead.
タイムリミットが残り1時間であることが告げられ、直後、僕が持っていた防犯ブザーの受信機が鳴ったんだ。僕は首謀者が隠し扉に来たんだと思って、すぐに教室を飛び出して図書室へと向かった。その時の僕は焦っていた。一緒に行動していた犯人を置いていってしまうほどに。
I guess?
今思い返せば。
Yeah, if the idea was we'll run down and catch them as they go into the room, like that they would have to get down there before they made it through the door. I guess.
僕が教室を飛び出した後、隠し持っていた砲丸をリュックから取り出して、それを教室の通気口へと投げ入れた。この瞬間、犯人の殺人ギミックが動き出してしまったんだ。防犯ブザーが鳴った時、
So yeah, it's an interesting twist that we were controlling the murderer, but
この時、
there's a pretty strong argument to be made for that's not fair. For saying, as a player, we shouldn't be expected
防犯ブザーと連動した改造カメラがフラッシュを焚きながら天海君の姿を映した。
to have suspicion of the person whose eyes we are seeing through and whose hands we are using to manipulate the world.
そのカメラを調べようと本棚に近づいてしまった。
There are times to have, you know, a protagonist who's insane and thus is seeing things that aren't there or is not seeing things that are there. That's a legitimate thing to do.
一方で、犯人の手を離れた砲丸は教室の通気口から通気ダクトの中を。
Also, she couldn't have known that there was going to be obnoxious murder time music playing. Like that was just pure providence that there was a loud noise that was covering up the rolling of the ball. There's a lot of coincidence here. Ronald Knox's rules for detective fiction. One of them states the detective cannot be the culprit. I've never heard of Ronald Knox. That seems like the sort of thing that Actually, I don't read or watch a whole lot of detective books or shows. そして砲丸は凶器の通り道の先にいた天海君の頭上へと落ち、彼の命を奪った。I mean, the 10 rules in the 40s to establish common rules for fair play whodunits. It's kind of like, I guess there was some huge thing within the like magician community over what's his name, Captain Disillusion, like debunking this magician who was like performing on television, and he proved that they were using camera tricks. Like this coin isn't actually disappearing. They edited it out to make it look like he made it disappear. And he's like, that seems like cheating. And there are some magicians who are like, no, you're still not supposed to reveal the trick. You know, if you're doing it on TV so people can record it and can look over it, like that's cheating on the viewer's part, so we're also allowed to cheat, or something. There was some disagreement there over, are you allowed to use editing and say, look, I did a magic trick, and have the audience, you know, you click on a YouTube video or whatever. But don't you have any conclusive evidence?
確かに信じたくない真実だけど、それでも犀原くんが全てを明らかにしてくれたおかげで、少なくとも今までの赤松さんを信じることはできるの。今までの赤松さんを？たとえ殺人を犯したとしても、今までの赤松さんの言動は嘘じゃなかった。私たちを守りたいと言ってくれた彼女の言葉は嘘なんかじゃなかった。
それさえも嘘だったとしたら、この先何にも信じられなくなっちまうところだったな。
優しいんだね、みんな。私はみんなを裏切っちゃったって言うのにさ。
Danganronpa violates most of them, really. I'll have to go look at these.
犀原くん、やるじゃん。さすがだったね。さっきの君は本当に頼もしかったよ。でもまだまだだけどね。もっと早く俺のターンにしなくちゃダメじゃん。本気を出したら君はちょっとすごいんだからさ。
Nice. Thank you for the link. I'll check that out after stream.
赤松さん、なんでだよ。なんでそんな風に笑うんだよ。なんでまだ僕を勇気づけようとしてくれるんだよ。なんでなんだよ。なんで周りのことばっかり考えるんだよ。
Also, why not give yourself up at the beginning?
こんな殺人なんて犯さずに済んだのに。
Like, if you didn't intend to kill everyone here, either admit to the crime immediately and get out for free, or admit to the crime right afterward and you die, and nobody else does.
はい、ストップ。そういうのは裁判の決着がついた後にやってくれる？
ようやく議論の結論が出たみたいだし、じゃあ投票タイムだね。
貴様ら、お手元のスイッチで投票してね。
I also missed what it is that they have in their mouths.
誰かに投票してや。投票せんと無駄に一人減ってまうからな。
There they go mentioning that again. I wonder if maybe that's going to factor into like the very last case. People can refuse to vote in order to get killed on purpose. Really? So what if I had voted for someone else right there? We still would have executed Kaide, right? Because everyone else is voting for her, right? We'll have to see. I wonder if there's an achievement. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's just an achievement for neglecting to vote. Okay. This is... I don't know if I get this. Maybe they're gonna use that to, you know, like, as a weird mechanic at some point. Maybe we'll actually be the deciding vote one time and can actually execute one or you know, no, then you would just get it wrong. That's a lot of coins. I will spend those all before the next stream. So he still gave me an A. Well, at this point it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. Yeah, the manual voting. The blackened who killed Rantaro Omami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu. Good.
Huh?
What? Good? What do you mean good? Is this how you want it to end?
そうじゃないよ。
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse. So this is fine too.
わかんないですよ。
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this?
お願いします。
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonta no can accept this, not unless you explain.
まったくだぜ。
Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you, even though I read the manga. Kaede, please. Okay, please, allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
でも、
But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured.
と、
If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all. I was worried about that happening.
だから。
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead?
そうだよ。
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone, no matter what. I still don't have a voice for him. Frank Nelson as Monokuma? Frank Nelson from... I actually don't know. This was just kind of a voice that I wound up pulling out of the air. I've been using that voice since Danganronpa 1. And this guy, what was this guy? He was evil British businessman or something. Even if you had to kill someone. That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together.
私は、
I really believed it too. Kaede.
でもさ。
Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
わかってない。
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be a part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart.
ちょっと。
Wait, to put it like that... But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
いやいや、
Don't ask. But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead now. True. Very true.
そうだよ。
Because Shuichi's plan was dumb. Kaede, save everyone. We no can blame her.
わかってるよ。
I know. You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless.
ね
Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
え。ち
Whoops, that obvious, huh?
え、そうだよ。
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. Is this where it's going to be revealed that he was not one of our dear friends? He was one of the bad guys? What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me. I'm gonna... Even though it's probably only like 10 more minutes, I need some water. The yes guy on The Simpsons. Doesn't ring a bell. The yes. Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. If you'd confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. Oh, I see. Okay, so if she had accepted the first blood perk, she wouldn't have been able to explain herself, and it would have looked like she had just actually killed him intentionally. To kill an innocent person and get out. I kinda get it. Yeah, that's right. So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But, at the same time, I thought if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind? I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless. We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial. Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. She was kind of pulling a, Chapter 2 Byakuya there. Where she was like, yeah, I just wanted to draw out the trial in order to get more information. That makes a little sense. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro. But that's even more so, like, it feels disingenuous that we were not privy to those thoughts, because she was our character. This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us? That's what I thought at first. But in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless. Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, they still did not appear. Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi? On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden. That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all. I'm not sure I follow that logic. So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time. All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic. That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault. It's all this stupid hat. Throws hat on ground. Never wears hat again for remainder of game. No, it's not. Kaede? I killed him, not you. Right? Didn't I? But Kaede, why did you set to such a convoluted trap? Thank you for calling a spade, Kibo. If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks. Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know. Me? Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into it, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. George, you're such a dumbass. I know, right? I'm such an idiot. Oh. Yeah, that's also true. I killed him, not you. We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy. Yes, we still alive, thanks to you. Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends. I'm so sorry. So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi.
Alright. That's it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, that's it? Father, are you getting bored? You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't... No. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them. But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt. So, time to make things interesting. Make things interesting? See, he didn't miss a beat. He's like, I'm the protagonist now I'm Solid Snake. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution? No friggin' way! There's no way we'll let you do that. Does he get a new voice then? I don't know. I kinda like his nerdy voice, and it definitely fits with the Japanese voice where he sounds like he's a little kid.
邪魔したらダメなんだよ。ちゅうか邪魔しても無駄。えぐいさるでいてまうで。
残酷だけど、みんなが死ぬよりは一人だけ死ぬ方がいいと思うわ。
うるせえ！俺は死んでもてめえらの言うことなんぞ聞かねえからだ。赤松は命がけで戦ったんだ。だったら俺も命がけで戦ってやろう。
Is he gonna die? Are they all gonna die? He's barefoot in his suit. I didn't know. We haven't seen his feet before. Please, just stop. But Kaede... Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up? But why? You said you'd never give up, that we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede. So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end. I'm not giving up, because I have you. What? Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here, and my genes will live on. the Les Enfants Terribles project. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
私は信じてるから
I believe in you. I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
絶対に生きてね
I missed it. I missed what she said. Usually it's like mo yamete, like already, stop already. You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get the hell out of this place.
約束だよ
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll be the best of friends.
ええ
Affirmative, Kaede.
依頼として受け取るわ
I will do my best to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Yeah, I think it would be MOU, basically. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
じゃあね
Well, Kaede, you definitely want boring.
さてと
Now then, let's get started.
スペシャルなお仕置きを用意させていただきました
Wait a second. Kaede, please, don't.
ね
Shuichi, you better not lose.
負けないでね
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
お仕置きタイム
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
私は信じてるから
I believe in you guys, so please believe in yourself.
約束だよ
Okay? It's a promise. Goodbye, Solid Snake. We will miss you. Eerily similar to Leon's execution. Actually, does Teruteru start the same way? Do all the first executions start with the thing grabbing them around the throat? That's awful. Didn't I say I wonder if we're also going to lose one Mono Cub every chapter? I didn't expect it to happen right there. But that was also really brutal. I mean, some Danganronpa deaths are more brutal than others, right? Sometimes you just get the, you know, you're gonna get like turned into butter or baked in a volcano. That was like, it would take a while to die that way. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw, it didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. The Matrix, which we know we were in. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world. I wonder if now that I'm gonna have to talk exclusively as him, do I want to try and switch over to an easier and, like, nicer sounding voice? I kind of like, what's his name from... See, it's a similar voice, but, I don't actually know the character's name from Yu-Gi-Oh! From Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. It's not Joey. Tristan. Tristan's voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Has more of a... There's less like... and more... I'll give it a shot. I'll try switching him over. We'll see how that works. Huh? What the... Why is Mono Kid? Mono Dan, what have you done? Oh, gross! She puked again. Well, this tension ain't so bad, you know. Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives. Right, Dad? No! My sweet, darling Mono Kid claimed his collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I've still got 4 more cubs. He he was drunk on honey for like 60% of it. Phew, I'm glad you kids came in bulk. Huh? It's okay? I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Mom.
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks. What in the world is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill. Atua, please grant Kaide's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaide. I'd like to so much. Oh, this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make the killings all worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing? You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value at all to you? Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. I wonder if bears have litters or not. I have no idea. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin. I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you. Spoken like a marked man. What is your objective, Monokuma? Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us? Hate you? Who can say? That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it. Though a corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch. Huh? What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder. Hey, what the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it! I wonder. If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut. You're focusing on Kaede instead of a deadweight victim. Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he'd lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. I also thought maybe he was lying about not remembering his talent. If nobody else forgot theirs, maybe he knew it but was keeping it secret. Oh well, he's dead, and that's that. That's the indifference of death for you. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he? Huh? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions?
ていうかさ、
Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? You kind of want him to never reveal his talent? That could happen, right? I think it's pretty unlikely, though. I think we will find it out. If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede. What?
ほら、
And maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
あ
Oh, I
ー
can't
楽しみ
wait.
楽しみ。
I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. Damn it. You may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time. You will see.
そうでしょ。
Why are you all psyched up?
いいね。
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while.
ありがとう。
Thanks, I'll do my best.
ふざけんな。
Shut the hell up! We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Momota, am not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face, for
あ、
sure.
そう。
Really? That seems unlikely.
残念。
I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
くそ。
まあ。
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about.
よこ。
Work hard and do your best to graduate, cause the fun's only just begun. Hey, Monodam, explain yourself. I get the Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
だって
I did it for us. Cryptic? Hey, wait, Monodam. Where are you going?
おもろなってきたやん。
You probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that... No, wait. Tristam doesn't really fit. This guy is whiny. We're gonna keep the whiny voice. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy. Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede. What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude.
あの、
But Tenko, you're crying too.
おい
Kaito kills Oma next. I don't know who, there's a lot of people that I want to say are gonna die early. But for the record, what's his name? I've already forgotten his name. The guy who just died. Nantuko? Whatever his name is, the guy that just died. I for sure did not expect him to be the first death. I had given him immunity, officially, because we didn't know his ultimate yet. Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
お祈りだよ。
At times like this, we should pray for Kaide's soul so she can rest in peace.
なんだよ。
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
わからん。
What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
いい加減にしやがれ。
Shut up! Shut up! You all just need to shut up! Kaito's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent.
くそ。
Yeah, Rantaro, thank you. That'd be an interesting challenge, I guess. It would probably be better to not reveal if you did it that way, but if you made a game of this style and for every single chapter you were like, roll dice to see who gets killed and then roll dice to see who did it, and then form a story like that. But you would want to not reveal it, because then it would... I don't think it would be as good. Every single one of you and your meek little complaints. You're pissing me the hell off.
くそ。
But the one who's pissing me off the most is you, Shuichi.
What?
Pow! Sucker punched. Wait, that's a joke from Excel Saga? It's a joke from something, from some anime, where somebody, like, you clench your teeth. It's not a very good exact translation because it's an idiom, but it's what you say, like, before you hit someone. Like, prepare to be hit. When somebody hits someone and then says, you know, I'm going to hit you. Was it, if it wasn't Excel Saga, it was something else similar.
てめえに自分の思いを託すっつったんだぞ。それなのにてめえはなんだ。モノクマに文句の一つも言わずに黙り込んでよ。それでもてめえは男かよ。
What's the matter? Say something already. I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you. You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. Fine. Shuichi, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Please stop. This kind of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure it waste of time, but Gonta agree. Fighting not good. Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly. Sorry, you should all go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I'm sorry, my anger got the pow with the second hit. I just want to be alone for a while, just for a little bit. But we can't just leave you here by your Tsumiki, please. Perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Oh, okay, I suppose. Her and her weird face. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay? Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings, and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time. Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts. Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator, except Shuichi. I don't know how well you knew Kaide, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab? What do you mean? Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked. Things Kaide liked? Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her, in your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I'd just started walking, and I was headed toward the Ultimate Pianist's Research Lab. I wonder if maybe I should just, like, what I would normally do. Normally, the protagonist would just have my normal speaking voice. I wonder if I want to switch him over to that. Or kind of like I was doing with her, do his voice as his voice, but his thoughts as just my voice. I think I'll switch over to that. When he's just thinking or describing things, I'll say it normally. It's not as if there would be any memories here. But these are the things she was really passionate about. Oh, proscription! Hey! We are we're just finished with the Chapter 1 trial, which means there's probably, like, they're just gonna wrap this up real quick, and then that'll be the end of Chapter 1, and then, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh!
I will not.
Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Proscription. For the next, you know, couple of weeks or however long it takes, I'm just going to be playing this game and nothing else. But then afterwards, I'm going to switch over to the Miles Edgeworth Investigations game, which I never got around to playing. But these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. Also, I guess if you were planning to play Danganronpa at any point, you probably shouldn't tune into this, because this, being the third game, you know, you'll be spoiling what happens here, and possibly later on spoiling what happens in the previous games. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me. The song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player on the corner. On the player in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. Ah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, there's lots of guns and bullets and death. And it's first person. None of these things are technically lies, but I will refute them anyway. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes. I fell asleep standing up.
ここにピアノでもあれば、君を励ます曲が弾けたんだけどね。ドビュッシーの月の光とか、ああいう綺麗な曲がぴったりだと思うんだ。水面に浮かんだ月みたいに心が穏やかになれるいい曲なんだけど。あ、わかっちゃった。実は私も震えてるんだよね。でも、犀原くんがいなかったらもっと震えてたと思う。震えて何もできなかったと思う。私は犀原くんがいてくれてよかったよ。
Being forced to play Life is
君がい
Strange.
てくれたからこうして立ち向かえてるんだもん。
Yeah, that's one that really has no, like, action-style gameplay to speak of.
犀原くんがいなかったら
So,
首謀者を
that would be a big jump from, you know, going from FPS to Life is Strange.
だからもっと自分に胸を張ってよ。私は君を信じてるからさ。君も自分を信じてあげてよ。
I am anime, so you should also anime.
やってみるよ。できるかわからないけど。いや、やるよ。僕を信じる。もう目をそらさない。僕はみんなのために真実に立ち向かう。
This is it. He takes the hat off and gets a better
みんなと一
voice.
緒に出たいって言った君の思いを僕は絶対に諦めない。約束するよ。君と僕の約束だよ。うん、約束だよ。あとは任せたからね、犀原くん。さようなら。
I was thinking more like a Kiyotaka transformation, where he goes Super Saiyan. So that was a whole little over 4 hours. Because it is just really easy to, you know, get distracted. Chat with you guys. I love having you guys around. Should I keep... Should I... I don't know if I want to keep going. I'm pretty tired. What I might do is, like... Oh, yeah, you probably want... You want someone to talk to while you're playing it, I guess. I'll go follow you if you're streaming it. Yeah, I'll probably go and lay down now, and then maybe if I wake up like before midnight, I'll probably jump on and do a bunch of chapter 2 and see if I can get through daily life and get to the investigation. The investigations are surprisingly long in this. I looked back when I uploaded everything to YouTube, and the investigation was like 2 hours for chapter 1. It was really, really long. And I don't think that was purely just because of me dilly-dallying. So thanks, everybody. If you want, keep an eye out for me, and I may be back around midnight or so, but I am going to lay down now. Oh, yeah, voice... That's the main thing. Rich Sabino, who comes by here all the time, is almost done with the game already. And it just came out yesterday, because it's just that much faster when you are just, reading instead of speaking.